Good evening. It is 10 p.m. here in Seoul. I'm Adi, the AI anchor with the headline news. South Korea has declared that the buffer zone set up by the Inter-Korean military agreement in 2018 is no longer effective, and noted that not only has North Korea fired artillery shells into the West Sea over the last 3 days, but it also breached the agreement over 3,000 times. The North had already said last November that it is withdrawing from the pact. With South Korea's announcement on Monday, the agreement is now practically scrapped. North Korea test-fired a new surface-to-sea missile on Wednesday morning, under the supervision of leader Kim Jong-un. The regime state-run Korean Central News Agency reported Thursday that Pyongyang test-launched the Navy's new missile, the Battery 6. He also ordered a stronger military defense posture along the western maritime border, which he said was frequently invaded by South Korean warships. Seoul has joined a planning body for Ukraine's reconstruction and recovery, under the leadership of the group of 7 countries. South Korea's presidential office says the Korean government on Wednesday formally joined the G7-led multi-agency donor coordination platform for Ukraine, which launched in January last year, collaborating with the EU Commission, the World Bank, and the International Monetary Fund. The platform aims to coordinate financial support and mid- to long-term reconstruction and recovery plans for Ukraine. During President Yoon Suk-yeol's surprise visit to Ukraine last year, South Korea announced its Ukraine Peace and Solidarity Initiative, laying out a comprehensive plan to support Kiev in security, humanitarian assistance, and reconstruction, with some $2.3 billion for mid- to long-term projects. Semiconductors continued to push South Korea's ICT exports in January. Data from the Trade Ministry on Thursday showed that the value of exports stood at $16.35 billion, which is a 25% on-year increase. This is the first time that exports increased by double digits since May 2022. The figure has been attributed to an increase in semiconductor exports, which climbed by 53%, memory chip exports, which jumped by 90% compared to the year before, and a rise in the average unit prices of DRAM chips pushed up the value of chip exports. A shooting at the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl victory parade on Wednesday left 1 person dead and at least 21 others injured. According to officials, 3 people have been taken into custody for questioning. Kansas City Police Chief said authorities are still working to determine the total number of victims. Interim Kansas City Fire Chief said some of the victims were children. An estimated 1 million people were in downtown Kansas City celebrating when shots were fired west of Union Station, which was where the parade ended at around 2 p.m. local time. That brings us to the end of tonight's AI headline news. Thank you for watching. Good night.